What was the ancient Chinese measurement system? The Chinese character qi is a unit of length. How long is 3 qi? Surprisingly, the answer is more than just one. Even the same qi could be different lengths depending on the time period. The qi system was a way to measure length, weight, and volume using basic units like qi, jin, and sheng. The qi system began with our own bodies, using the length of a hand or the span of a palm. Ancient writings even said, if we stretch our fingers, we can find out how long cun is. If we spread our palm, we can find out how long qi is. The smaller unit than a qi was a cun, roughly the width of a finger. For bigger measurements, there was the zhang, which grouped 10 qi together. 10 cun made 1 qi, and 10 qi made 1 zhang. It uses the neat and simple decimal system. The problem was that everyone's hand size is different, so people began making standard rulers to measure consistently. When China became a unified country, rulers were standardized even more. One famous story tells how Emperor Qin Shi Huang set uniform weights and measures. Even with a standard qi, why is there still more than one answer? That is because the standard was not set by nature. It was set by law. When a new dynasty came to power, the way people paid taxes changed. Land was measured differently, and markets grew larger. During these changes, even units with the same name could mean different lengths. That is why, whenever we find ancient objects, we have to figure out how long a qi was in that time. The qi was not only a unit of length, but also a clue to the time period. From the Warring States to the Han Dynasty, a qi was about 23 to 24 centimeters. By the Song Dynasty, it had grown to about 30.72 centimeters. Today, in China, the qi is standardized to 1/3 of a meter, about 33.33 centimeters. If we do not know these differences, reading classics can be confusing. Characters suddenly seem like giants. For example, if a man is said to be 1 zhang tall, and we use today's qi, he would be over 3 meters. He seems like a giant, but then we have to ask, which era's zhang is this? If we imagine a qi as too short, 3 qi would be the size of a baby. If we imagine it as too long, 3 qi would be as tall as a young child in elementary school. If we use the qi from the Song Dynasty, which was about 30.72 centimeters, 3 qi comes to roughly 92 centimeters. Then we can finally picture a child around 3 years old. Weight worked in a similar way. In ancient China, grains like millet were the standard. Very small units like ju were grouped into liang and jin. During the Warring States to Qin period, 1 jin was about 250 grams, but later dynasties changed this value. Today, in Chinese markets, 1 jin is 500 grams. Since 1959, 1 jin was changed into 10 liang to make calculations simpler. When a country is unified, it tries to standardize units. When the economy grows, the standard may adjust for convenience. Even though the character jin is the same, the actual weight of jin varies depending on the era. The measurement of volume started with containers. Using sheng as the basic unit, 10 sheng made 1 dou, and 10 dou made 1 shi. Some records from certain periods say 1 dou was about 2 liters. Today, in Chinese markets, 1 sheng is 1 liter, and 1 dou is 10 liters. Let us think about what the poet Tao Yuanming said. He is famous in Chinese literature for leaving his government job to live in the countryside. He said, "I will not bend my back to get 5 dou of rice." It is easier to understand this saying if we do not try to turn it into a modern number. His saying means that he was paid very little. In a time when units were not always the same, Even this small amount of rice could feel almost nothing, especially in front of those in power. Even the 5 dough would feel different depending on the era. Units are tools to measure things, but they are also part of how time and society organize the world. The value of numbers does not change. It is the system behind numbers that changes. That is why humans made rulers and scales, set standards, and adjusted them again in every era. Then, could the standards we take for granted today be seen as having no single answer by someone far in the future?